بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد عليه أفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم. Then as for that which precedes, Ikhwan, as we all know, the month of Ramadan is fast. Eid is coming up. The month of Ramadan is nearly over. I'd like to mention some of the things that are legislated, that which Allah has legislated for us with regards to the day of Eid. The first thing I'll bring to your attention, Ikhwan, is the concept of Zakat al-Fitr. That which is a sa' of food, that which the Muslims, the men and the women, the freed and the unfreed, that which they have to pay. And this is from the mercy of Allah for those poor Muslims who do not have enough food for that day, so that they are not suffering on that day and they do not have to ask people for money or for food. So this is something which is very important in our religion, and that which Allah has blessed us with. The second thing I'll bring to your attention, Ikhwan, is that which Allah has legislated is the takbirat. Allah says in the Quran, وَلِتُكْمِلُوا الْإِدَّةَ وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا هَدَاكُمْ وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Allah says that you may complete the time He has set for you to fast that month, and that you may make the takbir of Allah for that which He has guided you to, and that you may give thanks for the acts of worship that He has guided you to. So from this we understand that when Allah guides us, it is a blessing for us and not a burden. It is a blessing of Allah upon us and not a burden. Also, that which I bring to your attention, Ikhwan, is that from the great acts of worship in this religion that Allah has blessed us with is the concept of the Eid Salah. The concept of the Eid Salah. And the Prophet ﷺ, he ordered up until the women to go out to the Eid Salah. Even if they do not pray or they're not able to pray, they still go out for the Eid Salah. With regards to the Eid Salah, two benefits I bring to your attention. The first one being that when the people go to the Maidan, to the open place, into the field or the park or wherever it may be, and they pray, they see the great number of people. As you know, the masjid is expecting about 40,000 people. They see a great number of people there, and this should remind him of the great standing in front of Allah. It should remind him of the standing in front of Allah on the Day of Judgment. And that's just 40,000 people. Then compare that, Ikhwan, to the standing which we know of. Also, when you go to the Eid Salah, you notice people are clearly upon different levels with regards to that which Allah has blessed them with. And the same is going to happen on the Day of Judgment. As Allah says in the Quran, انظر كيف فضلنا بعضهم على بعض وللآخرة أكبر درجات وأكبر تفضيلا. Look at how Allah has blessed some of them over others. And indeed, the next life, there are going to be greater ranks and greater blessings and virtues for those people. But in this life, Ikhwan, people are blessed with the currency. And when you go to the Maidan and you go to the field and you see the people come out in their best clothes, as is the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, you see that they are upon clearly from different levels, from different backgrounds and different societies. But on that day, the currency is going to be your righteous deeds. Going to be your righteous deeds. And as we know, Allah says in the Quran, وَعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينَ. And worship your Lord, O Muhammad ﷺ, up until the certainty of death comes to you. And the Prophet also said, إِذَا مَاتَ الْأَبْدُ انْقَطَعَ عَمَلُهُ. That when the slave dies, that's when his good deeds are cut off. Not when Ramadan finishes. Not when Ramadan finishes, rather one continues to worship Allah to the best of his ability, and he benefits from the things that which the masjid puts forward to him with regards to different activities. And just give you some examples of how the Prophet ﷺ would continue in benefiting and encourage the community to carry on benefiting after Ramadan. The Prophet ﷺ said, the hadith which is authentic, من صام رمضان ثم أتبعه ستا من شوال كان كصيام الدهر. Whoever fasts the month of Ramadan and follows that up with 6 fasts from the month that comes after it, then he is as if he has fasted the whole year. Prophet also said, ثلاث من كل شهر ورمضان إلى رمضان فهذا صيام دهر كله. Prophet said, the one who fasts 3 fasts from the month, and he fasts Ramadan up to Ramadan, then this one is as if he has fasted the whole of the year. It's as if he has fasted the whole of the year. Prophet also said in the hadith to the companion Abu Dharr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, Ya Abu Dharr, إذا صمت من الشهر ثلاثة فصم ثلاث عشرة وأربع عشرة وخمس عشرة. That Imam Bukhari report, he said, the Prophet advised his companion to carry on doing good deeds up until after Ramadan and not just restrict the good that he does to Ramadan. He said, Oh Abu Dharr, when you do these righteous deeds, then fast the 13th and the 14th and the 15th of the month. The Prophet also mentioned with regards to fasting, he was asked about the fast of Arafah, and he said, يُكَفِّرُ السَّنَةَ الْمَاضِيَةَ وَالْبَاقِيَةَ. Fasting this one day of the Yawm al-Arafah, it wipes away the sin of the previous year and the year that is coming. Wipes away the minor sins of the previous year and the sins of the following year. So this is some examples, Ikhwan, with regards to the fasting alone, how the Prophet ﷺ did not encourage his community just to worship Allah in Ramadan, but rather he encouraged his community and he gave them tarbiyah to busy themselves in worshipping Allah throughout the year. And they don't just remember Allah in the month of Ramadan, rather they remember Allah throughout the year, and they increase in goodness in Ramadan. The Prophet ﷺ also said, with regards to the night prayer, the Prophet ﷺ would pray throughout the year, up until the companion said, the Mughira ibn Shu'bah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said, إذا كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يقوم ويصلي حتى ترم قدماه فيقول له فيقول أفلا أكون عبدا شكورا. This companion said, Prophet ﷺ used to pray the night prayer throughout the year, up until his feet would become swollen. And when he was asked about this, why he worships Allah to this extent, he said, should I not be a slave that thanks Allah? Also the Prophet ﷺ said, أفضل الصلاة بعد الفريضة صلاة الليل. The best prayer that one can pray after that which Allah has made fard upon him is the night prayer. Also with regards to some of the virtues of the last third of the night, that which Imam Bukhari and Muslim report, the hadith of Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, that the Prophet ﷺ said, ينزل ربنا تبارك وتعالى كل ليلة إلى السماء الدنيا حين يبقى ثلث الليل الآخر فيقول من يدعوني فأستجيب له من يسألني فأعطيه من يستغفرني فأغفره. The Prophet ﷺ said, when the last third of the night comes in, Allah comes to the lowest heavens and he asks, who is calling upon me that I may answer his supplication, who is asking me for something that I may give it to him, and who is seeking my forgiveness so I may forgive him. And this ikhwan is throughout the year, not just through Ramadan. So the message here is that busy yourselves, ikhwan, with regards to worshipping Allah throughout the year and not just in Ramadan. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.